Long ago, in a land filled with magic and wonder, there was a kingdom called the Kingdom of Light. This kingdom was known throughout the fairy world for its kindness, peace, and beauty. At the heart of the kingdom stood a shining palace of crystal where the king and queen lived. They were loved by all, not only because they were rulers, but because they treated every creature with fairness and love. Their greatest blessing was their baby daughter, Princess Ilarada. She was born with wings that sparkled like silver moonlight. Whenever she laughed, her wings shimmered with colors of the rainbow. The whole kingdom celebrated her birth, for they believed she would one day become the brightest fairy queen in history. But in the shadows, not everyone was happy. There was an evil fairy named Morgana who lived deep in the dark forest. She had always envied the king and queen. She hated the joy in their land, for her own heart was filled with anger and jealousy. When she heard about the princess's birth, her jealousy grew into burning rage. She whispered to herself, "If I cannot have happiness, then I will take theirs away." One stormy night, Morgana flew into the Crystal Palace. The guards were asleep, and the moon was hidden behind clouds. Quietly, she entered the nursery where baby Alara slept peacefully in her cradle. Without a sound, Morgana took the baby and disappeared into the darkness. When the king and queen awoke the next morning, their cries of sorrow shook the kingdom. The princess was gone. The people searched everywhere, but no one found her. The Kingdom of Light fell into deep sadness, though they never lost hope that their daughter would return. Meanwhile, Morgana raised Alara in her gloomy tower. She cared for her needs, but her love was twisted. "Every day," she whispered lies into Alara's ears, "your parents abandoned you. They never wanted you. The Kingdom of Light is your enemy." Alara grew into a strong and beautiful fairy, but her heart was full of confusion. She had no memory of her real parents. Sometimes, when she looked at the stars, she felt an emptiness she could not explain. But Morgana always reminded her, "The only family you have is me." 18 years passed this way. Alara became powerful with magic, trained by Morgana. Her silver wings shone brighter than ever, but her heart remained clouded. Finally, Morgana decided it was time to use Alara against the Kingdom of Light. One morning, Morgana told her, "The kingdom that rejected you still thrives. They live in joy while we live in shadows. Together, we will destroy them." Ilara, though unsure, followed her. She had been taught to hate the kingdom, even if deep inside she felt something else. The day of the attack came. The skies darkened as Morgana and Alara appeared at the gates of the Kingdom of Light. The people trembled, for the fairy with silver wings looked like a warrior of shadows. The king and queen rushed out to protect their people, but when they saw the silver wings, their hearts stopped. The queen cried out, "Alara, our child!" Alara froze. The word child echoed in her heart. She looked at the king and queen, who had tears streaming down their faces. Something deep inside her felt strangely warm. She turned to Morgana and asked, "Is this true? Are they my real parents?" Morgana's face turned pale. For a moment, she wanted to deny it. But after 18 years, her guilt finally broke free. In a shaking voice, she whispered, "Yes, they are your parents. I stole you from them." Alara staggered back, her mind spinning. "All my life, you lied to me," she whispered. "Then I have lived for nothing. I don't deserve to live at all." She raised her wand toward herself, ready to end her pain. The crowd gasped, but before she could act, both her parents and Morgana rushed to stop her. The queen held her tightly. "Alara, you are our daughter. Nothing can change that. You are not guilty of what was done to you." Even Morgana, with tears in her eyes, begged, "Do not harm yourself, child. Though I was cruel, I loved you in my own broken way. If you die, I will have lost everything." Alara dropped her wand and fell to her knees, sobbing. For the first time in years, she felt the warmth of love surrounding her. The king stepped forward and, with great courage, said to Morgana, "You did wrong, but you also raised our daughter for 18 years. For that, we forgive you. Stay with us and let light heal your heart." Morgana could hardly believe it. No one had ever shown her kindness before. Slowly, her dark heart softened, and she agreed to live with the royal family. From that day on, the Kingdom of Light grew brighter than ever. Princess Alara lived with her parents, learning the truth of love and kindness. Morgana changed too, becoming gentle and wise, helping the kingdom she once tried to destroy. Alara never forgot the darkness she had endured, but she used her pain to make the kingdom even kinder, vowing that no child would ever feel lost as she once had. And so, the Kingdom of Light became a place where even those who had done wrong could find forgiveness. Princess Alara, her parents, and even Morgana lived together in peace, proving that love was stronger than hatred, and they all lived happily ever after.